Recording in programs. First chapter will be complex numbers. Complex numbers. This part you haven't studied till now, you haven't seen, but last year, do you remember when we were working with square roots? And I used to say this one, now it's undefined, but next year when we'll study complex numbers, it will be defined. So we'll see now what is defined, what is complex numbers. Complex numbers and the imaginary unit. Remember in square roots, when we had a negative number inside of the square root, we said that it is undefined, if you will remember from last year. For example, when we had square root of -4, we said that it is undefined. But now, in complex numbers, we'll make it to be defined. How it will be? With the help of the imaginary unit. What is imaginary unit? When you have root of -1, this part, girls, we'll call this one imaginary unit and we'll notate with I. So, whose square is equal to -1 is called the imaginary unit. We write I to mean the imaginary unit. What does it mean, imaginary unit? One more time, I will write here with a bigger one. Root of -1 is imaginary unit. The key of complex numbers is this one, I. And what does it mean? I, root of -1. And this one is called the imaginary unit. So from here, we are writing that I square is equal to -1. Also, this one will be used very much. I square is equal to -1. This is the key of complex numbers, the imaginary unit. You know why it is called imaginary? Because our dear mathematicians, the ones that you love, they have found everything. They had this problem. They had, for example, x squared. If you have x squared -1 is equal to 0, you can solve this one easily. Yes, you're taking -1 to the other side, it becomes 1. Then x is equal to plus or -1. Yeah, you remember this? We have two solutions. One of them is -1, one of them is positive. But our dear mathematicians thought that if we have x squared plus 1 is equal to 0, how we'll solve this one? Because when we'll take plus 1 to the other side, it will become -1. So x squared is equal to -1 is undefined in real numbers because we don't have any number that will take the square of it and it will have a negative solution, yes, in real numbers. So our dear mathematicians said that let's imagine a number which is root of -1 and let's say that it is I. Okay, and because of that, it is called imaginary unit. And they have formed this root of -1 to be I, and it will help us to solve the questions. But here I forgot to write, you remember when we have x squared, always we need to have two solutions. So it is plus or minus root of 1. So the solution will be plus or minus I. It's okay?
Yes, it's okay.
So let's see. This is A. Let's see the B, how it will be. X squared plus 16 is equal to 0. So as we were solving equations, what I will do here, Tringa, I will take 16 to the other side. Yes?
Yes.
And what it will be? -16. Because here x squared, what I need to do? I need to take square root of both sides to find the x. So I'm taking square root of both sides, and this one will be plus or minus root of -16. Now, because here we have this -16 in the root, normally, again, I'm repeating, we said that it is undefined in real real numbers. But now, because we know that we have this imaginary unit, I can write this one as -1 times 16. It's okay if I will write in this way? It's the same thing, only I'm separating -1 times 16. Now I will separate the square roots. Here -1, here root of 16. Now what we said for root of -1, we said that this one is I. And what is root of 16?
4.
It is
4.
4.
4, yes.
So what will be our solutions? X1 will be, let's say, the positive one, 4i, and x2 will be -4i. So this is solution in complex numbers. What are we doing here? Instead of root of -1, we are writing I, the imaginary unit. Okay, it's okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Stephanie?
It's okay.
Okay, you know, it's first time because you're seeing this notation. If something is not clear, please tell me, okay? Did you write? Can I continue to the next one?
Yes. Yes,
Okay, Elsa?
yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Now here we have some examples how we can write them as with I. So do we know what is root of 9?
3.
3. What will be root of -9?
-3.
No. Let me write this one as root of -1 times 9. I will separate root of -1 times root of 9. Now what we said for root of -1?
It will be the, plus, minus, and I, the letter, and so the other one will be times 3.
Yes. So here you don't have plus minus stringa because you don't have x squared.
Okay.
You're not solving directly because this one is the I and this one is 3. So it will be I times 3, or you can write 3i. Okay?
Yes. It's okay.
Now root of 16?
4.
4. If we write directly root of -16, what it will be?
4i.
4i.
Yeah.
Because you have this minus, that minus goes out as I. So 4i. Root of 12. Do we know root of 12? No. But we know that we can write this one as 4 times 3, which will be this root of 4.
2.
2.
Yes.
3. So if root of 12 is 2 root 3, what will be root of -12?
2 root 3i. Is it like that?
2 root 3i or
Yes.
2i root 3, because, or you can write like this, 2 root 3i. Doesn't matter where you're writing the I, but to take out the minus, you can write the I. Okay?
Okay.
Did you understand a bit what does mean this I or how we are using that I? When you have minus inside the square root, you can take it out as I. Okay? Here, what will be? Root of -2 times root of -5. For example, you see this question and what you will do first step. What will be your first step for this one?
Should we multiply them?
You can multiply. You mean?
Yeah. To put them together.
Okay, you can do this. This is one way. So we'll have root of Minus times minus is plus. 2 times 5
10.
10. You can leave it like this. Or if we want
Yeah.
the I part, I can write this one root of minus 2. How I can write? If I will take minus out as I times root of 2. Yes? Can I do this? And times here, what it will be?
I root 5.
I root 5. Now, because we have multiplication here in both, I times I will be I square. Yes, I times I will be I square. Root of 2 times root of 5 will be
10.
10. What we have done here? Let me check something. What we said for I square. Look here, we found something else. So do we have any mistake here? So I square is minus 1. So here we found minus root of 10. Here we found root of 10. Where is our mistake? What happened? Minus times minus plus. Why here it become like? Okay, I will think about it later. Now I cannot get what is our mistake. I mean, which part? This part is more clear, but also this one, it doesn't seem that there is mistake. Yeah, minus 2 times minus 5 is 10. But here we found as minus 10. Okay, I will check for it later. What about here? What we'll have? If we collect all of them together.
Should we do both ways?
What?
The first one, should we do it like the first one or the second one?
Let's do in both of them. Let's see here if it will work. Then maybe we can catch our mistake. What is the mistake here that we are missing?
Okay.
So I will take minus 3, minus 5, and minus 15 together. The minus times minus will be plus, times minus will be minus again. Yes? Then I have 3 times 5, 15. 15 times 15, 225. Now here, this minus root of minus 1 will be out as I, yes? And root of 225 is, do you remember? It's 15, as I remember, because you know 15 times.
Yeah.
So root of 25 is 15. So we found the here I 15 or 15I. Doesn't matter. See another way if we'll take I out. So here I will have I root of 3 times I root of 5 times I root of 15. Again, it changes. I times I, it's I square, which is minus 1, and times I will be minus I root of 225, which is 15. So I will check for these girls. Where is my mistake? Which part I am missing here? Or maybe we cannot use this property because they are negative numbers. I will check for this, okay? And I will inform you next lesson. Because we are combining here them together and we have different result, here different result. So maybe this property doesn't work because it is negative numbers, but I'm not sure for now. But the most important thing is to know how you will take the I out, okay? Here, for example, this root of -1, that is. It's okay, did you write this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm continuing to the next page. We write root of -9 and root of -8 over root of -2 as a multiple of I. Here, we will not combine them because there is a problem when we are combining them, okay? So we'll write them separately. How we can write it? Root of -9 as multiple of I.
Teacher, I3, like that.
I3. I3
Yeah.
because root of 9 is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, the other one, a root of -8. I, root of 8, let's leave it like root of 8, over what we have here. I, root of 2.
Yeah.
Now, because we have this like a fraction and multiplication between them, I can cancel some of the i's, yes? This one, this one, let's see. Let's say, and then we have 3i root of 8 over root of 2. Can I do some more simplifications here? Root of 8, how can I write root of 8? As multiplication of two numbers.
4 times 2?
8 is 4 times 2 over root of 2. So root of 4, this part, can I take out from the square root as what it will be?
2.
4 is 2, yeah. So it will be here what I have, 3i, and then I have 2 root 2 over root 2. Now, can I cancel the root 2's?
Yes, yes, we can.
We have multiplication between them. Root 2's will go. So 3 times 2 will be?
6. So
6.
6i.
I will be the result. It's okay? Did you understand the logic of this I part? How we're writing the I, where we are writing the I. It's okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now here you have another question. Solve each equation for x. I will give you time to solve first one. Second one we solved. So Elsa, did you solve? Can we solve together? First one?
Me?
Yeah, I choose you.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, normally like you're solving an equation, then I will help you. I will remind you something, okay? So when you have an equation like this, an unknown and a known in one side, what we're doing?
We separate the unknowns and knowns in the
Yes.
part.
So what will be? Here I have x squared. I need to take this 9 to the other side.
The other side.
And it will be?
Minus.
Here it's,
minus
yeah.
9.
Here it's plus 9. In the other side, it will be minus 9. Because we have here x squared, what I need to do to find only one x?
We go x is equal to plus minus.
Yes. Root.
Yes, root of minus 9.
Root of minus 9, yes. Then plus minus. Now how we can write the root of minus 9?
I root of 9.
Root of 9. What is root of 9?
3.
3. So our solution will be I times 3 or 3i. Okay. So one of them, you can write it separately like x1, 3i, x2, minus 3. Because always in quadratics, second degree equations, we have two solutions. It's okay, girls, the others?
Yes.
Okay. Can I continue to the next one? Or do we have time? Let me check.
I think we don't have 2 minutes and then the next hour.
Okay, so here we have another part, another topic. So I will not start now because we don't have too much time. Is it okay with the imaginary unit?
Yes, teacher, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the main idea of this is when you have root of minus something, you can take that minus out of the root as I. And the other part, then you are solving normal as we were solving in square root. Only this part, most probably now, maybe because I am a bit tired, or maybe I haven't teach the high school 3rd grade 2 years. I am forgetting something. Most probably here, because you have minus, you cannot combine like that. This one is the correct one. Okay, this part.
Yes, this doesn't work.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
It has rule.
Yeah, so because of that, you cannot combine here because you have the negative parts. Now, I did, let me clean this one. So this one is not correct. Okay. So when you have negative ones, the property doesn't work, okay? These ones are the correct ones. The Zoom will close itself. Okay, see you next lesson.
See you.
You teacher.
Bye.
See you, teacher.
See you, Anita.